Today we live in a world with countless viewpoints and lifestyles, and we're constantly told we must be tolerant. Well, all except for Christianity. Hi, this is Fred VK with the Blue Ridge Bible Talks. Welcome to my backyard. Today we're just off the Blue Ridge Parkway at a place known as Buck Springs, and it is the remnants around here of what used to be a palatial hunting lodge of the Vanderbilt family. Well, now it's in ruins. Oh well, it's still a beautiful place. Today I want to talk about something I saw on social media yesterday. It was a picture of the opening ceremonies for the Olympics in France. And what I saw was this depiction of the Last Supper. Now, the version I saw had the picture of the ceremony, and right under it was Da Vinci's famous iconic scene of the Last Supper. Now, the thing was, the version in France was a mockery. It was highlighting all kinds of lifestyles that the scriptures warn against, and which Jesus Christ died for. Now, there are those who say, no, this wasn't the Last Supper. This was just, celebrating Bacchus or Dionysus or some other Greek goddess, whatever. I have never seen a depiction of Dionysus or any other Greek god or goddess in the same format of the Last Supper. Have you? As you compare that scene in France with Da Vinci's Last Supper, it is quite obvious this is a mockery. You see, we can stand here and we can do this. Look how great we are in our freedom, and you better tolerate us, even as they're mocking Jesus Christ and all Christians. If you saw my video last week, you'll know that I've been meditating on the book of Isaiah for quite some time, and this particular verse came to mind. It's in Isaiah chapter 3, beginning in verse 9. The look on their faces testifies against them. They parade their sin like Sodom. They do not hide it. Woe to them. They have brought disaster upon themselves. But the prophet goes on. Tell the righteous it will be well with them, for they will enjoy the fruit of their deeds. You know, our world talks about there's gray areas. Well, there's 50 shades of them, I guess. Anyway, anything that is black and white, yes, no, good, evil. We can't have that. We have to have these varying shades of gray, and you know, what's good for you is good for you, what's true for you is true for you, but I've got my way. Okay, that's fine. Can we include Jesus there? Can we let him have his way? And if not, why not? Now, the parading of the sin. You see, you might be expecting me now to go off on some hell, fire, brimstone tangent about what awaits people who are practicing these things. No, I'm not going there. You see, I see this. It breaks my heart for these people. They think they're doing okay. Their lifestyle is on parade, and everything is great, and we need to celebrate with them. And if you don't, oh my goodness, you are just narrow-minded, and you are the one who needs to be shunned. Wait a minute. I thought we're supposed to be tolerant. It falls apart, doesn't it? Now, one last thing. Here we have this godless mockery of the Last Supper. And it is the Last Supper which was the defining moment of the birth of Christianity. Jesus gathered with his disciples on the night before he got crucified, broke bread, poured wine, said, eat this, drink this, do this in remembrance of me. Well, the disciples at the time didn't know something that we today do know, that Jesus the next day would have his body ripped apart, mocking scourging, beatings, and crucifixion, and his blood would flow. And the disciples were told, "Do this in remembrance of me." Of all the things Jesus could have picked to say, "I want you to remember this about me," he chose this most horrific scene that we can imagine, his crucifixion, the pouring of his blood. Why does he want us to remember that? Well, one thing is, he didn't stay dead. His body was broken for us. His blood was shed for us. This is the means of salvation for all those who cling to him. And every one of those people who are right now mocking Jesus, they have the opportunity to return to their senses and turn to the Lord who died for the very sins they are parading. My heart breaks. The heart of Jesus breaks. What he does is he lifts up his hands and he holds them out. But the hands of Jesus now are nail scarred. And they are scarred because of us. And this is the great news of the gospel. He died for us, and there is full forgiveness for any who will turn to him in repentance and receive the joy of this new life, this new salvation. I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and I ask you please hit like, subscribe, and do share this around. I think it's a message worth sharing. God bless you.